He said they're going to come. I think he said it like this. They're going to come to your houses and you don't have to let them in. But you should let them in. So it wasn't mandatory. But when the military, the paramilitary, and the military forces came in, they were saying, look, open the damn door. All right, stick your head back in the window. Because you ain't going to say, well, wait a minute, I got a Fourth Amendment right in the government. They don't want to hear that, man. And you ain't going to say shit when you got a high-powered weapon in your face with a bunch of guys with masks on, or armed to the teeth. And what happened was, after the fact, it was the video that I did, the documentary, part 6. It was a Russian woman. She had that Russian accent, and she said that was martial law. But them assholes up there in Boston, they didn't say that because she's from a country that she experienced martial law. The way you know that communism is coming to a country, if you was raised in a communist country, then you move to America, and then you say, well, look, that's communism. They said, no, that's not communism. That's called this. No, that's communism. In my country, it's called communism. Just because they name it something else, that don't mean it ain't what it is. You know? So she said it. She said it was definitely martial law. But then the other people complied to it, man. So like I said, when you have a major event, you can do shit that otherwise people won't accept, man. And like I said, we keep talking about it. We keep talking about the chip, the mark of the beast. There's all kind of news programs here and there that's speaking about it. And before you know it, one day there's gonna be that event, and then they're gonna say, look, everybody got to take that chip. Everybody got to take, and they already know that there's people that's gonna buck up against it, man. They know that the Patriot down south in the Midwest, the Bible Belt, they're gonna buck up against it, and they're gonna say, oh, that's the mark of the beast. And then they're gonna have comedians and different entertainers saying anybody says that this is the mark of the beast is crazy. So the people that thought about it, they said, well, look, I better take the chip so people don't think I'm crazy. And then they're going to cut off your welfare, your food stamps, your Section 8, your WIC, your Social Security. If you in law enforcement, if you don't take that chip, then we firing you. And then you thinking about them benefits that you got, that you're getting for your family. You think about the vacation time, the pay, the the pension at the end of when your retirement come, your disability, yep, 401k. The 401k, all that, man. You're gonna think about that, and you're gonna say, "Well, look, I got to think about my family, man. You know, I got to think about my future." So the ones that stood so stiffly is the ones that's not gonna take that chip, man. You know.
Because, okay.
Revelation 21:8 it says, but the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, which is talking about this nuclear destruction that's coming to America.
Yeah, man, and it's gonna be I got the scripture, like Esau gonna come in like a madman to you know, to make y'all take it. But a lot of y'all just gonna take it, man, because you listen to these niggas like Lil Wayne and Kanye West and you know what's that bitch name, man? Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Rihanna. Right, Rihanna. Yep, because right, man. Because all you niggas care about, you different tribes is fashion or what's cool, and you know you got right what's hip, the new headphones like them Beats headphones. You know, yeah, the rappers came out. You know, rappers, NBA players, they wear them big ass glasses. You niggas don't wear them big ass glasses. You know, so you have tight clothes. You know. And then you know you Jakes, you know that shit gay, but you still wear it, man, because you seen Kanye or somebody else wear that shit, You know, so you gonna take that chip. You're gonna be hip to take the chip, man. You know, this Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, which is the elites, and they gonna send them stormtroopers. You know, Interpol, these different foreign troops. Out here in the hour of martial law, man. And they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. And that's that chip. That's them forcing you to take the chip, whether they saying that you're gonna lose your job or whatever, man, you know, and basically putting you in a concentration camp and forcing you to take it that way. And they show you in cartoons, man, because Esau, he does a lot of things in subliminal messages, man. They had this one cartoon came out. It was called the Neo Sapiens, like the early 90s. And then, basically they were just showing you, man. You had the one guy, he was like, well, any fool can see they're on the nearest way to a concentration camp, and showing the guys, they walking through this door thing and getting chipped. And one guy, he ain't take it. And they zapped him or whatever. They show you in cartoons, man. So why do they show you in movies? Safe House, In Time with Justin Timberlake. They represented the chip, man. So why are they doing all this? Because they gonna bring it, man. It's like the elites feel like they're prophesying. They gonna show you something before they do it, man. You had something?
Yeah, I always got scripture. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Right? And this scripture right here personifies us here at GMS, because we talking about the things that's going to come, the martial law, the chip, the destruction of America, the collapse of the dollar bill, and no other Israelite groups is talking about this. Starting with Elder Tahar on down, to the lesser brothers that's in the camp. Verse 12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And what's that fervent heat? That's the heat from them ICBM nuclear destruction missiles.
I got something to say. I got a scripture right here. See, I knew this was gonna happen, man. That fire, that warm up, This is Second Ezra. Was it 16? Which the brother was reading, but I'm going to 40th verse. You know what? Let me start at 38. This is 2nd Ezra 16:38 on down to about 40. It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side, because that's the Jacob's trouble. All right, and it says at the time of Jacob's trouble, thy people shall be delivered. 40. O my people, hear my word. Talking about Israel. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So when you talking about getting this former Roman Catholic Church that's 4 stories high, you ain't getting it because you think that, 6 months from now the Most High gonna destroy this place. You gotta, in your mind, you got the attitude you're gonna be here for a while. You got your people thinking like that, man. Now, Gabar, look up the word. Go to Google and look up the word pilgrims or pilgrim.